Hello, hello, and welcome back as I prepare to shake this system like a British nanny on a crying baby. In Perfidious Pete plays Rebel Galaxy. And yes, I know that's a horrible metaphor and that shaking babies is bad for them, but I don't care. I need some cash and I'll rattle this dump like that baby would have a teething toy if I hadn't snapped its delicate little spine, if that's what it takes in order for me to get my hands on an abundance of filthy lucre. And besides, as far as my many crimes in Rebel Galaxy go, I sort of think that shaking a baby is pretty damn far down the list of my most awful moments. I mean, I did firebomb a nunnery. I kidnapped a man and sold him into slavery. Shaking a baby? It's pretty far off of my worst. So let's get out of this bar here and get to work, because I have far more despicable acts to commit than shaking a baby, and besides, I'm pretty sure the bartender heard me talking, and I think he's dialing Child Protective Services even as we speak, so we should probably beat it. Did a tiny bit of off-camera grinding, as you can see by our credit total, but really what we need to do here is just some missions. I did take another swing at getting more Hexite, but we're just too badly outgunned. What we really need to do in order to up our game some, I think we need to enhance the defensiveness of our ship. Our offensive punch seems reasonable. Our defense, little bit lacking. So what we're going to do, 45 seconds to take them out unopposed, but if they get their systems online, prepare for a barrage of torpedoes. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that mission. It seems ridiculous. Let's do the Corian Super Swarm instead, because it's easier and pays better and gets us a bonus with the System Militia, which I kind of like. That is really the only mission at this station that I'm even going to consider. So what we'll do, let's go wrap this mission up then, and we'll bounce over to another station, Super Ball style, and see if we can find a little rubber action somewhere else that'll get us a little better selection of missions. Yeah, there's a distress beacon over there, and Rebel Galaxy, I'm sorry. Say what you want, I'm never taking distress beacons. All they are is ambushes and traps. That's it. It's a trap! Admiral Akbar would be fucking perfectly at home in this system. He really would. Every single time a distress beacon went off, they'd be like, "Q Akbar!" And he'd go, "It's a trap!" And then everyone would go, "Oh, fuck." Every time he does the line. Every time. Every single time, Akbar, you do the line. Is that all you can do? Is you just do the line? Is that your one bit? And he'd be like, "Yeah, that's really it. I can all do is the bit." So we're at orange threat level here. This Murat Destroyer gonna be fairly potent. Our new, really gotta say, I've been very pleased with our new sort of particle beams that we got working here. These things do a lot of damage. I mean, speaking of missions, well, if our port shields are down, we need to fix that. So let's turn. We do need to get back to the side of this guy. We want to try and keep piling on the damage sector. Ow, he got my shields already? Alright, well, he's exploded, so we're fine. Everything's good. Picking up some munitions. That guy's dead. My tractor vent is mildly damaged. My port maneuvering jets are mildly damaged. I took that much damage from that guy? Really? Alright. Well, what am I supposed to be doing here? I don't even remember. Did I even make it to the mission area? I'm not sure that I did. Acquire Hexite? I don't want to acquire Hexite. This is what got the shit kicked out of me last time. Yeah, it's red. You're right. I came to the wrong mission area. I'm dumb. I don't have the defense capabilities necessary in order to handle this. Although I did just take out that... You know what? Maybe we lucked into it. Let's go see if we can ruin this miner's shit. Maybe we've got what we need. Maybe I lucked into it by just coming in freshly repaired and taking that thing out. Oh, there's another miner down. Did we luck our way into it? I mean, we have more Hexite. Did I tractor it? I did. Good, let's get the fuck out of here then.
Mission complete.
Alright. So, we succeeded by accident. That's the only way I ever succeed. Through design, clever planning, anything like that? Nope, it's all accidental. Every single bit of it. Also, I'm amazed that the mission tracked the progress. It even saved the damage that we had against that one mining vessel. And I went and did like 3 other missions between... Alright, well, hey. So there you go, some pretty nifty features in Rebel Galaxy. When you make progress on a mission, you don't always have to do it in one fell swoop. You can take that shit piecemeal. Hey, Akbar. What? I'm on break. It's Admiral Akbar's lesser-known catchphrase. It's my break! Wait, I have to go to another system? This is getting real irritating. I don't like the whole jumping from system to system from mission thing. It really adds a lot of extra sort of mission time. Not a fan. Also, meet Koufax. I'm not supposed to meet
Initiating
Koufax.
contact.
Am I? Who now? Who's calling? God damn. This is my private
This
line,
access
Trell.
should prove sufficient for what I have in mind. I will utilize this ship's onboard production facilities to engineer the necessary equipment.
Well, I don't really have a choice, so I guess the only thing I can ask is how long it will take, because again, the railroad plot doesn't give me the option to say, no, Trell, don't take them dangerous explosives and manufacture an unknown device of unknown specifications and purpose on my ship.
The
Because that's what I would have
process
said.
should not be protracted, but you should carry on with any other tasks while I am engaged.
You know, honestly, it clearly tries to. I mean, they very clearly want me to try and get a little backstory here. They want me to try, but you know what? Fuck you, Trell. I don't give a shit.
Now.
Yeah, don't ever call again. Seriously, I'm changing my number, by the way. Just so you know. I honestly don't care. Why do I have to meet Koufax? Also, wasn't I supposed to have a mission somewhere? I thought. Did I not? Yeah, the Corian Super Swarm thing. Was that not something that was supposed to... Fuck it. Let's just go talk to Koufax. I mean, we're already here. We're 2,000 space miles from this station. Let's dock up while we're at it. Crusher, you gonna fly me into this? Yeah, he's gonna fly us right into the sun. I shit you not, Wesley Crusher would have flown us directly into the fucking sun if I had not turned there. Also, you pirate vessels there seem dangerously close to the sun. Apparently, those guys have a little ensign Wesley Crusher of their own behind the helm. Last time we met up with Koufax, didn't she make us do, like, something ridiculously easy? She paid us an exorbitant fee for...
Collision warning.
I'm getting real salty about the jump gates. I really wish the mission markers had some kind of indicator to tell you they were behind a different jump gate. That's, yeah, that would be a lovely addition, Rebel Galaxy.
Infidel, we have not forgotten your transgressions.
Oh, yeah.
Lord of the Dawn will balance the scales.
Yes, yes.
Time.
Yeah, the night is dark and full of characters, Mr. Lightborn Captain.
It appears
Specifically, it's full of stupid railroad plot characters. We should be careful. I'm going to meet Koufax. She's a mercenary. If anything, I mean, we could probably pay her to help us murder those religious nuts again. Also, why am I... Akbar? It's a trap! Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're not on break. Even I can't be on break all the time. Much as I'd like to be. Admiral Akbar, little known fact, the reason he became an admiral, he's a lazy motherfucker, that's why. He became an admiral so he didn't actually have to do anything. So it's a trap. Oh, nope, it's actually rammed by Wesley Crusher is what it is. Alright, so D... Well, that was easy. Every time I do those, like, I forget that my hands aren't actually on the home row, so I'm always one key to the right. Like, if it says start on A, I hit S instead, because I'm assuming my keys or my fingers are on the home row, so I usually wind up hitting caps lock, because everything is shifted one. Like there, it wanted me to hit D, and I hit S, thinking, oh, that's middle finger. But WASD, steering, doesn't really lead itself to home rowing. Or you could just say I'm a bad typist or suck at video games, because those things are also true. Akbar, I told you it was a trap! And, well, there we go. Nope, fuck you. I learned my lesson on the last one. I went and did a distress beacon, and what happened? I got suckered into wasting a bunch of time, and you know what? This time, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, wow, good work, Crusher.
Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, sorry, Militia Punisher, I apologize. I didn't mean to ram your space station. That was actually Ensign Crusher's just a terrible pilot. We weren't up to anything nefarious, I assure you. He's just really shitty at his job, man.
Repairs complete.
It wasn't like a subtle way for us to try and damage the station or anything. Just Crusher's, he's a shitty driver. Alright, Koufax.
Good to see you again, and all in one piece to boot. But hey, let's get down to business.
Yes, let's do that. Specifically, let's get down to the business of talking about your cleavage, because I can't help but notice that of all the women in the Rebel Galaxy, you appear to be the only one who's even somewhat feminine and even remotely attractive, and also has two eyes that appear to be able to focus on the same object at the same time. So you know what? Fuck business. What do you say we get down to a little pleasure here?
All right, you come find me when you're ready.
All right. Well, clearly Koufax has fucking gunned me down.
Good to see you again, and all in one piece to boot.
Yeah, that's fine, Koufax. Don't lead me on, baby. If you're gonna break my heart like that, let's just stick to business. If you want no part of Perfidious Pete's romantic overtures, just tell me you want me to go blow someone up, or murder a bunch of people, or kidnap a bunch of people, or take a bunch of people and sell them into slavery, Or, I don't know, fucking poison the water supply of a local church.
You got it in one. We're gonna
Water
set
supply
off
of a
our
church,
own
huh?
little
Okay.
fireworks show before they can put those weapons to use. You in?
Sure, I guess.
All right. So they think they've hidden this place pretty well. There'll be turret defenses, a ship or two ready to call in, but if we can hit it hard before any heavier warships can arrive, we can do a lot of damage real fast.
Why am I certain that the heavier warships will
Oh,
definitely
this is gonna
arrive
be
before
fun.
we're done,
I'll
Kofax?
see you out there.
I'm positive that they will arrive before we're done. Just positive. And I don't even care. The Rebel Galaxy has beaten me down. I don't have choices anymore. Things just happen, and I'm fucking flotsam. I'm just swept along in the tide of the path of the universe. I don't have determinism or free will or any of that sort of stuff. I am adrift, awash in this sea called space, and I will be carried whither the currents take me. Am I supposed to be like hooking up with Kofax, or am I supposed to just fly here? I wasn't supposed to like wait for her or anything, was I? Because I'm not. If that's the case, I'm not waiting for Kofax. Wesley Crusher will not be denied. He's off and about his task already. Not because he's dedicated, but mostly because he's just, you know, eager to hit an object. Hey, we found the Huen McCarty minefield. That's useful. Those 369 credits are going to go far, too, by the way. I think that might buy, like, 2 missiles. So, yeah. That discovery. I gotta say, not a lot of cash to be made being an explorer in the Rebel Galaxy. If you're working in the Explorers Guild, you're going to be fucking starving really, really soon.
Initiating contact.
What do you want? Besides, you're already firing beams at me.
Sensor device upgrades, and I have initiated a multi-system scan.
Fantastic. I honestly don't want to know what you found, but I'm sure you're going to tell me anyway. I have no choice.
So that we can investigate further. I will continue to scan for additional signatures, as the extreme distances do not guarantee a timely result.
Yeah, I can see my actual responses. Fuck off.
We can make this a priority. Thank you.
Yeah, don't count on it, Trell. I don't trust you. I mean, you are a tool of Aunt Juno, and Aunt Juno has proven to be anything other than trustworthy. There is a new fragment recovery for us to do in Ares, however. I don't really want to go fight the God of War for a piece of an AI's memories. I mean, that sounds like the plot of the shitty sci-fi movie. Gods of Olympus. It's like Gods of Egypt, except in space, because of Mount Olympus is on Mars. Sorry, that was the best explanation I could come up with on short notice. I wasn't really trying either. Also, I saw the Gods of Olympus trailer, the Gods of Egypt, rather, trailer. And man, does that movie look like a fucking war crime. So we're supposed to blow up this weapons cache, I'm assuming? Ouch, there's some nice missiles. Alright, so the missiles have leech turrets. Holy shit! We're getting fucking wrecked. Alright, well, we need to maybe take some defensive angles here. Wow, we're really getting ruined. Yeah, I can't help but notice that Kofax is nowhere to be found, by the way. These Red Devils bring the guns. Alright, so we gotta fly away from the turrets long enough to take down some of these Red Devils. Man, they're really tearing my butthole apart. Hey, guys, come on. This is not some sort of anal-focused porno here. I really don't need my asshole ruined. If you could stop it, I'd appreciate it. Your religious tracks? No, you can hang on to those. It's fine. So we have a lot of damage, actually, as you can tell by the sparks. Or is that from the leech turret? Maybe that's from the leech turret. I'm going to assume it's from the leech turret. Since this rocket leech turret platform continues to slam rockets into us. Let's see if we can take it off. Also, I can't help but notice that Kofax did not even show up. Like, she didn't even bother to come to the party. She's not fashionably late. She's just like, fuck it, I'm not even coming.
Alright, here we go. See all those heavy
Oh, never mind. Fashionably late, I see, Kofax. Brilliant. No, thanks for showing up. Is Charles in charge over? I appreciate it. Timely fucking arrival, by the way.
I'm gonna knock these spiders out as fast as I can.
Well, I already knocked them out, Kofax, so most of the fighters are already taken care of there. You're welcome, by the way. I'll just continue hammering away at these leech turrets, I guess. No, it's fine. Don't need to help, Kofax. I'm not sure what you're doing or where you're at, but job's already done. And there's another leech rocket gone. The beam platform over here. We'll just take him out as we drive by. Good. More cargo going down. So basically, we're just flying around sort of hoovering, really. We're really a fucking mop-up crew here. And yeah, I use the British term for vacuuming, whatever. Hoover is a brand name, by the way, Great Britain, just throwing that out there. Then again, Googling is sort of the term for internet searching, even if you're not actually using Google. Although I have to say, if you're not using Google, what the fuck is wrong with you? Is anybody actually using, like, Bing? Really? I mean, Yahoo is still a company, so clearly some folks are using that. Yahoo does have at least sort of a grandfather clause kind of thing working. They were kind of the big game in town before Google was Google.
Let's take out the rest.
Why is the threat level suddenly red? I can't help but notice that it's gone. Oh, because that's a really big ship, that's why. Yeah, we should go. Well, that's good. I killed most of the leech turrets. Hey, Kofax, you wanna fucking help out a little here? Got, like 3 gigantic okay, so Kofax died.
Hailing.
Well, look what we have here. Juicy pickings.
You tangled with the wrong ship and it isn't gonna go well for you. Bye. I'm just gonna leave now. I wonder if Kofax is dead. I mean, I wonder if that actually killed Kofax or like if she'll be back in some later date or some other form. Kofax clearly was not equipped to handle this particular mission, by the way. Just like to point out. Also, considering Kofax's ship was never even visible to us, I don't really like the fact that her ship getting destroyed caused me to fail the mission. We could go meet Kofax. I mean, she got killed and she's dead, but apparently she's also dead but okay. So, you know, it all worked out. This was a complete waste of time. I'm gonna head back and do the Corian Swooper Swarm mission, which is the one I should have fucking done to begin with. So let's just go to Athena. We're not actually damaged or anything. We held up okay. Kofax. Just saying. Bite off a little more than you could chew, did you? Eyes a little big for your belly with that particular mercenary contract. So let's go to Slilla here, then we'll pass by Charybdis and we'll be on to the Shape of My Heart, I guess. I think I've made that joke before. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've made that joke before. Not a big Sting fan, but I actually like Shape of My Heart. It's a pretty good song. Yeah, I don't want to recover a weapon fragment. I don't want to do whatever that mission is. Where's the giant missile swarm thing? Whatever. Do I have to fly through the sun to do that? It's over here, right? Yep, okay. It says it's 2,000 meters away, but it's 2,000 meters through the sun. Go to hell. Distress beacon. Akbar, by the way. You the Akbar. I'm just gonna blow these up. I'm tired of you Murath scum pestering me, and you're not powerful enough to actually pose a serious threat. My turrets destroy you before you even really have a chance to do anything. Oh, hello, Ironclaw. Oh, hi, Ironclaw. Well, I'm gonna blow you up now. I hope their pilot's name is Mark. That would be perfect. Man, the Murath Ironclaw is actually kind of quick. Yeah, it's fine. Keep firing. Keep firing. ABS, that's the rule. Always be shooting, by the way. Keep shooting. We got range on this guy, and he's... Now we can turn to our undamaged quarter. Spin around, and we'll handle this other Iron Claw. We're gonna get nothing for killing these guys either. That's one thing I gotta say that kind of makes me a little salty about Rebel Galaxy. It seems like as much random combat as there is, where people are always trying to, like, jump you, even when you don't have cargo in your ship or anything, these random encounters really should have a little more monetary compensation for the player. This chunk of obtainium, that's the only thing this dropped, and it's not even worth picking it up. It's so low value, I don't actually want it taking space in my cargo hold. Empty space in my cargo hold is worth more than these religious tracts and that obtainium. Picking this stuff up, this loot, quote unquote, is actually it's the opportunity cost outweighs the actual gain. It really does. I think I talked about that before. Some of the commodities in Rebel Galaxy are completely pointless. From a, like, value to space ratio, it's like hauling fucking spoons or silverware or straight pins or tacks. Nobody hauls that shit, nobody manufactures it, nobody imports it, because the value is so low that you always can just get it cheaper from a local distributor. I mean, that's sort of the way nuts and bolts kind of feel, too. Do I want to buy my nuts and bolts? Should I import these nuts and bolts from China? No, you really shouldn't, because they're looking at a product cost of like 2.5 cents a unit. Just buy them from a local distributor. Sure, you can get them for 1.8 cents from the Chinese distributor, but unless you're getting 12 trillion of them, it's not really worth the savings to bother with the hassle of having to import them, and then you got duties and tariffs and taxes, and you got customs and all kinds of bullshit, and really just pay the extra 2/3 of a cent and get them from the local guy. Also, that local guy needs your business, and he coaches your kids' Little League team. Stop being a dick. Trying to put your little kid's Little League coach fucking trying to starve his family. What an asshole. I can't even remember how I got on that topic, but I like the way it ended. Alright, so let's go do the Super Swarm here. And actually, after the Super Swarm is done, hopefully we'll have enough cash for maybe at least one ship upgrade. Defensive upgrades tend to be, I don't want to say strikingly cheap, but strikingly cheap actually kind of seems the appropriate descriptor. Compared to offensive upgrades, they're way, way less expensive. Like, one really high-quality turret costs as much as like an extra 1,000 hull points for your ship, or an extra 1,500 points of shield. Defensive upgrades do really seem to be the way to go. When you're feeling a little outclassed, focusing on defense really helps bring it around quite a bit. The longer you can stay in the fight, the more you're sort of, even if your weapons are a little underpowered, if you can stay in a fight long enough, it doesn't really matter. You can counter that just with an extra, gotta make up for stamina what you lack in skill. Was this not the mission? I thought there were supposed to be missiles. Are there not missiles? Was I not told there would be a super swarm of missiles somewhere? And all I've got is a bunch of Quarian rift jackers over here. And also, they're not jacking any rifts. They don't appear to be jacking anything. They appear to be trying to steal from miners. Which has got to be one of the stupidest things ever. When's the last time you heard of a daring daylight coal mine robbery? Yeah, never, that's when, because nobody fucking robs mines. Okay, so, oh. Alright, well maybe this is the swarm then, because these guys definitely are starting to bring the swarm. Alright, we gotta start using some missiles here. Our missiles should take out some of this sort of smallish space trash with a single hit. Alright, so we gotta get the shields recharged. Yeah, I noticed. There's a lot of gunships and shit here. Alright, we gotta get... We need to get out of here. There are too many guys. More missiles. Keep firing the missiles. It's these bombers that are doing all the damage. Who? Mining barge? Are you still here? Alright, our shields are sort of back. Where is all this firepower coming from? Alright, we gotta string these guys out a little. This is simply too many fucking guys. This really is quite a swarm of fighters. More missiles, please. There you go. Alright, again. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Our systems are critical, that's bad. Critical systems are never good. Actually, we still have armor on this side. More missiles. Alright, well that's bad. This Quarian schizo. Also, don't fucking poke fun at the people who have sort of... It's not really cool calling somebody a schizo, man. They can't help it. It's an illness. Yeah, it'd be really nice if the missiles would hit that guy who has 8 trillion guns and like 2 points of armor. Just keep firing missiles. We should just fly around with our deflectors on and just fire missiles until everyone is dead. Alright, we really need to go. Where there are so many of these, there's so many dudes. I mean, I know it's like a dream scenario for some people. Dude, look at all these guys. There's so many dudes. It's a fucking target-rich environment here. Some people like a sausage party. Perfidious Pete might deflect. I am destroyed. That is. I'm a little salty here. A little salty. Because now all the progress we made, all none, so maybe I'm less salty than I thought. Yeah, you know what, now that I think about it, I'm not salty at all. We made no progress. So getting destroyed, I mean, other than the time we wasted, we're not really out anything. I'm definitely going to have to do some off-camera grinding because these missions, we don't have the chops. We just don't have the chops. We got to get some defensive upgrades. Clearly, we can't withstand the offense. Or we could take some easier missions. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more Rebel Galaxy, you might consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hopefully not exploded